All right, well,
happening.
It's Tuesday, and today it is 242 degrees in Michigan, so we're leaving.
Feels like it.
We're going to Kentucky.
Again.
We're going to Lexington tonight.
Get to see Ryan.
We get to hang out with Ryan.
Yeah.
Pick a Wilderness Trail barrel.
Yep.
Pick a Yellowstone barrel or 7, something like that.
At least one.
Is there?
Yeah.
Our little vlog style video. Some of you guys like these.
People like these.
I think most of you guys like these. It's nice to get out of the hut and do some other shit. You know what? If you don't, then I don't even know. I don't even know what's next. We'll see you at our first stop, wherever the hell at. I'm gonna eat like shit one time on this trip.
One?
One.
Just one.
Maybe Cane's.
Oh, you want to bet?
Maybe Cane's.
You want to bet
okay,
one?
2. One day.
Okay,
one day is shit.
Go.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. That sign.
Oh, Dan's so excited. Oh, F-stop, F-stop, F-stop.
Oh, we're here. We've arrived.
Down.
Listen, every time we pick a barrel of whiskey, I'm getting Raising Cane's. I don't give a shit if it's... I'll fly to Raising Cane's to pick a barrel at this point. Maybe we pick a barrel of sauce or something, dude. A little barrel-aged cane sauce. And if you guys say Popeyes is better again, or you say some dumb shit, you're getting blocked forever.
Well, Dan gets fatter. I'm gonna...
Nope. I'm eating clean.
I'm gonna try to find a hotel so we can stream for you guys, because it's a Tuesday night.
7 hotels we just passed.
Yeah, we gotta find one that'll let Dan in.
That's fair.
Maybe a tough one.
Maybe an hourly rental.
Hi, checking which combi second.
Hi, can I get one Caniac combo, please?
Yeah, what a drink.
A diet?
Okay.
Healthy. And then can I get extra sauce and extra toast in that?
Yeah, anything else?
Yeah, and then can I get, did you want the child one?
No, wait.
The box or the 3-finger?
3-finger combo.
Child. Then can I get one 3-finger combo, please?
Yeah, what a drink.
Dr. Pepper.
High C with that?
Dr. Pepper.
Literally, okay, the kids meal, 2 chicken fingers.
It's
the
3.
one Sean got, 3.
Perfect.
I swear to God, I'd buy my son the same food if he was here right now.
Last will and testament?
If anybody finds this,
It was Dan.
I don't know, do a fundraiser for my kids or something. Help them out. I don't. Look at it. So we're in a hotel.
It was $80.
It was $80 a night. Supposedly there's Wi-Fi. We got a stream. It's an Econo Lodge. And listen, look at that sink. That's brand new. Unfortunately, there's not even a driveway to get in this place. We have to drive through a gas station behind a Waffle House down a 1-lane road to get here. This is gonna be the end of today's part of the video because now we're gonna live stream, which we're late for, but I really hope that you guys see us tomorrow. Let's put it that way.
I don't know what the fuck's going on in Kentucky right now, but every hotel room within about a 100-mile radius of us at 8 o'clock was booked. We are now in an $80 motel.
Turn off the AC. Are you f***ing with us right now?
Oh, dude, it's 80 in here. We made it through Murder Hotel. Dan, how excited are you?
You know, I'll be excited when we get there.
Dan's taking some Dramamine. Getting ready. Didn't you just brush your teeth?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Not like a little tropical sunrise with your Colgate toothpaste. You know? Actually, it's not bad. It tastes like pineapple.
I'm gonna head down to Justin's, and then we're gonna get a ride, and we're gonna go pick some bears.
We're going to Wilderness Trail first, but we gotta meet Justin in Lexington.
Yeah.
We gotta get gas.
We'll see you there.
See you there.
Okay, bye.
We're here.
We made it.
We made it. We're gonna get out. We're gonna go do a barrel pick at Wilderness Trail. See you guys in a little bit.
Go.
Oh shit. I can't wait. So are these all bourbon then?
Yep. This is all higher rye bourbons.
Okay.
6 different barrel samples of it. The way I've got this set up is just logistically left to right, 1 to 6.
Man, some of these are wildly different. It's crazy. So when you pull barrels, do you pull them all from the same place or different? How does it work?
Just different spots of it.
Okay.
Different lots, different brick positions.
Okay.
Things like that.
See if everybody can see my chicken scratch.
God, no.
I wrote the rules and everything for Dan and Julie for that thing I sent them, and I'm like, oh, this is bad, dude.
Why don't you just type it up?
Because I don't have a printer. All right, go ahead. Your 3 favorite or least favorite, whichever one. But
I think my top 3, in no particular order, are. I do like number 2. I like number 4. And I liked number 1.
all right, Sean's turn.
We have the same.
Okay.
So me and Dan are both going 4, 5, and 6.
All right, I am 3, 5, and 6.
My original one was 3, 4, and 6. 2 has a very unique note for me from when I used to work in coatings. It smells like sunflower oil.
No, that's weird.
Uh-huh.
That's the one you said reminded you of something.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think the number 6 smells like vanilla ice cream, and then you get like that A&W root beer, which that vanilla ice cream reminds me of toasted barrels, which is why I keep thinking toasted.
On 6?
Yeah.
So the top 3 votes would be, and I'm going to include Macaulay, 4 and 6 had 3 votes,
Okay.
and then 2 and 5 had 2 votes.
I think for the sake of interest,
2?
I think I would change mine to 6.
I think for the sake of interesting, I like 6 because it's so weird. I can narrow mine down 100%. My 4 and 6 are easily my 2 favorites.
I think so too.
Really?
I thought 4. I mean, 4 is obviously got the least in mine. I think that was.
4 to me had the longest finish. And
That's bro.
it has
That's exactly what. I don't have any notes, but that's exactly what I wrote.
it has the longest finish, and it has the best hug.
Sure.
Like
It's got the spice,
in where I want like a hug.
Right.
Like not like it's
Not like heartburn, but yeah.
but it's like I want that.
Right.
4 was that for me.
The vanilla aspect of 6
Is
stands out so hard when you
Somebody was eating an
4.
ice cream cone and dropped that shit in the barrel.
Yeah, just drop it.
Drop that in the barrel.
The perfect
See, 6 reminds me of like a fresh waffle cone with some kind of like
Yes.
vanilla cherry ice cream in
Yeah,
it or
I'm
something
with
like
you.
that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've just had like some homemade like wild
Right.
cherry ice cream before. And it's just what it reminds me.
That's
of.
what I wrote was.
And it does have some of those like I can see where y'all are saying root beer,
Right.
cola,
Like cola
or,
notes,
like,
yeah.
Have you ever made like homemade ice cream?
Yeah.
Like
Unfortunately.
It's
real snow.
yeah.
Like that's what it reminds me of. Like sweet.
You say snow?
Did you just say real snow?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like what's fake snow? Real snow.
Hold on.
You never made ice cream like snow cream?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, are we all on page that you're the weird one here right now?
You never made like ice cream out of snow?
I live in Michigan and we made ice cream out of ice, buddy. And milk.
What do you mean? You never got outside and scooped up snow and made
That's so
ice cream?
snow cream.
We're going to do 4 and 6 and we'll see which one between those two. Those two were voted for the most between the 5 of us. And then we'll see which one from 4 and 6 we all vote on. So it's okay. So we picked 6. Did we all vote 6 between 4 and 6? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's where I'm at.
So 6, I think 6 is too damn interesting, and the flavors are too damn specific to pass it up. It's that cola, and it's so much vanilla on the nose, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's like melted vanilla ice cream. Like
It's everything that you want.
I think it's everything you want for it. I think if we did a wilderness trail pick that was 4,
It's everything I want out of a pick.
Right.
It's something that like what Ryan said. The 5 was like stereotypical bourbon. You're getting everything that you want. It's good, but the point of a single barrel is let's be a little wild with something, and that's a little wild. I think that's
and good though.
Yeah,
We've
But
had some
also not compromising taste.
right.
Yeah.
We've had some wild stuff that was just okay.
Yeah.
And it's like it's It's way more interesting, but it's also not great.
No.
This was like, I don't know, man. Once you get those notes in your head, you're like, it can't be anything else.
Yeah.
And then now we're gonna taste some ryes. and see. I think he said 3 ryes, right? So we're gonna taste a few ryes and see if we like one of those. And if we like one of those ryes, then we're gonna pick. We already picked this. We'll pick a rye barrel, and then at some point we'll go to lunch, and at some point we'll go to Yellowstone, and at some point these whiskeys will be up for patrons. So that's how this is gonna work. So, like Ryan said, we haven't done a rye since Sagamore, which we actually did out of our hometown liquor store. I love the Sagamore pick, but we haven't done another rye since then. We passed an Old Pepper up initially before we started working with you guys, and I regret passing it up because I went back to those samples like a month later, and 2 of them were really good. So really,
what I love is the more it sits, the more bourbon friendly it gets.
I agree.
So someone who's not a huge rye drinker, can still enjoy it.
All 3 of them were fantastic. Number 1, I liked a lot, but I think number 3 is just, the finished building instead of the finished fading is something you don't get very often on whiskey. But yeah, so there's a rye and there's a bourbon. And both are absolutely fantastic. I'm like legitimately, like these blew my expectations out of the water, so thanks for pulling out these barrels. Yeah, they were really good.
Cheers, man. That was perfect.
Yeah, these were great. Especially the ryes last minute. I appreciate it because I needed that experience because I hadn't had it yet. So there you go. We're gonna go. Are we doing a mini tour? Is that what we're doing next?
We can go down to the brick house.
Okay.
On our barrel.
Okay. Gonna go sign a barrel. Thank you very much.
Get in here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good
Cheers,
barrel.
guys.
Yes.
Cheers.
So you always hear the story when you go to distilleries, like this was grandfather's yeast strain, blah, blah, blah. 99.9% of the time, it's just a marketing ploy story.
Shocking.
And a lot of those businesses actually just get Firm Solutions yeast white label for them. Limestone Branch Distillery is that 0.1%, like the truth of it though. So like Beam family, so he had one of his grandfather's yeast jugs and they brought it here to see if we could come up with a viable yeast strain, you know, get it back in production for him. So weren't able to find a viable strain of live yeast in there, but we were able to do some DNA genetic sequencing with what we were able to harness, and we were able to match that up with a yeast that we had in our reservoir. So it's 100% that yeast strain. It's just
that's
every
wild.
generation of it.
Yeah.
That's
as
crazy.
The
Holy
each
shit.
generation of that. Yeah.
So
That's
they did
nuts.
the Jurassic Park shit.
Wilderness Trail was absolutely insane for us. I thought they were this small craft distillery. I thought they had just gotten started. They said in 2018 they could make about a barrel of whiskey a day, roughly. And now they can make up to about 250 barrels a day or something like that. It was absolutely wild. The label's obviously pretty new to market, and Wilderness Trail is actually relatively new distillery. But that Firm Solutions company that he's talking about is one of the biggest companies in North America, I think, for like yeast solution stuff. So they built this distillery off of this Firm Solutions company that does this crazy stuff with yeast. Wilderness Trail absolutely blew our expectations out of the water. Whiskey-wise, distillery-wise, they're not craft, they're actually a mass producer. So now we're going to Yellowstone. All right, here's the current situation. Food. Sean's eating a burrito from Hardee's, like a fucking weird.
Oh, it's so good.
We got chicken sandwiches, hot ham and cheese, double cheeseburgers. Ryan already ate his. Jordan's trying to get Ryan to eat the rest of his chicken sandwich right now. But we're at Yellowstone, and so we're gonna finish eating real quick and go and drink a bunch of whiskey. Yellowstone's craft, right? A bunch of whiskey. Is Yellowstone craft? Yeah. Okay, Yellowstone's craft. All right. Well, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna finish this. I gotta get in this hot ham and cheese before we get in there.
7th generation Beams built this place. What they're not in tune with, how that family's related to the dance. We want to talk about both timelines as family history. On the Beam side, a moniker has flowed through the family from generation to generation. There's a moniker only a few Beams ever attained. The moniker which I speak, owner and distiller. Only a few Beams ever owned their own distilleries. One of which was Minor Case Beam here in this picture. Stephen Paul's great-grandfather. First time I saw that picture, I challenged both brothers to grow that mustache. Paul's a quitter. Shaved this off in about 3 weeks. Steve's got the full duster. Gets any longer, I'm putting a zip code on it. Minor Case Beam owned of the old Trump Distillery down in Gethsemane, Kentucky. Can't make this shit up. In fact, he's in direct competition with his first cousin. His first cousin, making Old Tub. Minor Case was making Old Trump whiskey, and his first cousin, Colonel James Beauregard Beam, was making Old Tub. If you don't have any labor, what the hell do you have? Well, you got shit tons of salespeople. You spend your money on your salespeople. I never met a rectifier that didn't have a shit ton of salespeople. One of which was Charles Townsend. And Charles was coming through Wyoming in 1872. That'd be horseback. Took a minute to get back to Kentucky. When he got back, he had a buzz. Bernard, you got to name a bourbon after this park out west. It's getting worldwide attention. Been carried in the gift shops at Yellowstone National Park ever since. Never to come off the shelf, even during Prohibition, sold for medicinal purposes. Brilliant marketing by J.B. Dant, great Uncle Bernard. What happens every time you sell one of these through his store? A percentage goes back to the National Parks Conservancy. You want to save our parks? Drink more Yellowstone. That's our story. Church is out.
Amen.
You kids want to see how we make it? We've got smell-o-vision. Welcome to Oz.
We're gonna taste these experimentals, and then we're gonna do, I believe after the experimentals, we're gonna do normal barrel pick, whatever it's called. Yellowstone barrel pick. So, we're gonna get these four. We got 4 2 liters, 100% rye, 1 bourbon situation. See if we like them. If we like them, we'll get one of those. All right, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover on how the Yellowstone pick works and how it went, because what I shot doesn't explain it very well on video. Yellowstone is by far the most different experience we've had picking a barrel because of their program. What they do is, like you saw, we started with 4 experimental whiskeys. Those are stored in the shipping container that you guys are seeing right now. These are all like wild, off the wall, experimental, like just different expressions of stuff that they're making or trying to do or playing with. We didn't end up choosing any of those, but when you get into the actual barrel pick for their normal Yellowstones, you're actually trying 3 different barrels at 3 different proofs. So you go through and you try the 3 barrels at 102 proof, and then you try them at 109 proof, and then you try them at 115 proof. It makes for an incredibly different experience from everybody else. It does give you a lot more variation than a lot of the other barrel pick programs that we've experienced have. That being said, this pick turned out in a way in which we all voted for one and Sean didn't. This pick will be the one that I voted for. Sean put this one in, I think, in 2nd place overall. So we did pick a barrel of bourbon. It is at 115 proof. It is pretty damn good, and I'm excited for it to come out and for you guys to get your hands on it. It is important to know that this was easily one of the coolest tour type experiences we've had. Without a doubt. The man that you just watched tell that story is such an incredible storyteller. He's Yellowstone's brand ambassador, and he's incredible at his job. And the way that he tells the story is absolutely makes it way more entertaining. He is a character and does a great job telling the story of Yellowstone. And we're back, actually, at Justin's in Lexington.
We did. We made it back.
We did.
We went and picked 2 barrels today.
3.
Shh.
Okay,
One's
secret
a
time.
secret.
Well, none of them are secrets.
One's a secret. Very excited about the rye. I think the Wilderness Trail bourbon is going to be one of the most unique things we've ever put out.
In the best way possible.
Yes, we picked it. We had some wild notes. I really enjoyed it.
All of us got the wild notes, by the way.
Yeah,
like
individually.
Separately. Yeah.
Then we went to Yellowstone. We tasted through 3 different barrels at 3 different proofs.
Yep.
Went through their ranking system. Ended up with Dan's. Sorry, everyone. I know he picks shitters.
Sean won the new riff. I won the Yellowstone. It's going to be 115 proof. So
I wanted a different barrel at 109 proof. Didn't happen.
Nobody else liked it except Sean.
Okay.
As you guys saw in this video, wildly different experiences at the 2 locations. Like Yellowstone's way smaller than I thought it was, and Wilderness Trail's way bigger than I thought it was. Like Wilderness Trail, I didn't realize Wilderness Trail, I learned today, not a craft distillery.
No,
legit mass producer.
Pumping out 1 trillion bottles of bourbon a day, it seems like.
Sean's number's almost real.
No, I mean, it's quadrillion, yeah.
We should say thank you to Ryan for putting this all together.
And Justin Bourbon, support him.
Yep. And obviously Bourbon Outfitters, because that's where these pics are going to be up eventually for Patreons, but or patrons. But Jordan came with us, and that was a blast.
Yes.
Jordan is trying to make. You know what? Jordan's trying to make Ryan get us a Russell's pick. And Jordan looked at Ryan today. He goes, "What's the next pick we're all doing? Like a Russell's?" And I go, "That sounds good."
Yeah, I'm in.
He looks at Ryan and he goes, "Hey, why don't you get on that?" You guys don't need tasting notes on these wilderness trails. One tastes like vanilla ice cream with cola. What did the rye taste like? We said. I said it tastes like Jack Daniel's Heritage, the first one they did.
Toasted. We all thought it was toasted.
I said it tastes like marshmallows.
Yeah. I think we said waffle cone. Like there were a lot of wild things thrown out there on that one. Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for being here. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna head north. Hopefully Sam and Bobby want to hang out, like we said.
Race car.
Thanks for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video.
I've been on my diet the whole time.
Okay, I gotta go.